All right, Rich Van Tassel here. We're going with our In the Other News segment here. This doesn't have to do with sports, this is politics. There was some talk that Donald Trump had refused to attend the Republican primary tomorrow, or not the Republican primary, the Republican debate tomorrow because Megyn Kelly was hosting it for Fox News. Brash, bold statement by Donald Trump. Now I'm seeing that he does intend to go. Um, I hate to break this to all the Trump supporters because I would expect he was going to win. There was no one really knocking my socks off in the Republican primary, or yeah, primary for me. I'm a Rand Paul guy. It doesn't appear like he's going to win. Donald Trump, I'm not sure if I could trust him. He did go on Alex Jones. I'm a big Alex Jones fan. That filled me with some confidence, but then again, I started wondering if I could trust Alex Jones. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who wouldn't trust Alex Jones as is, but here's where I was with Trump. But he was certainly in a very good position to win, and this is making me wonder if he's trying to throw the race and not try to win and get, that snake Jeb Bush in, which is the worst possible scenario. But to me, Donald Trump, I don't know why he would come out and do it in the first place. Just swallow your pride and attend the debate tomorrow night, even with Megyn Kelly hosting. This is obviously beforehand. But once you say you're not going to go because she is moderating the debate, man, you can't backtrack like this. This is the worst possible thing Donald Trump could have done in this situation. So I'm really wondering if he's now trying to throw it because he's gotten so far ahead in the polls. Obviously, the establishment wants Jeb Bush in. If Jeb Bush wins the nomination for the Republicans and Hillary Clinton wins the nomination for the Democrats, then you're basically going to get the same candidate no matter what. It's a win-win situation for the establishment, and guess what? We're not in the establishment. We lose. So Jeb Bush had no chance. Now he's certainly back in it. Marco Rubio is another guy I wouldn't trust if I'm a Republican. I don't want any part of Marco Rubio. I really don't want any part of any of the Republicans, to be honest with you. And I'm not a Democrat by any means. I consider myself a conservative, but most all Republicans aren't really conservatives. Marco Rubio certainly is not. Jeb Bush sure as hell is not. John Kasich, no. Ted Cruz, yeah, that's a tough one to decide. I guess if you had put a gun to my head, because Rand Paul's not going to be it, I would have to choose Ted Cruz. Again, Donald Trump, I just don't know if I can trust him. I like what he says. I like that he went on Alex Jones, but I wasn't so sure. A guy who's made that much money, you have to assume that his hands are dirty somewhere with the establishment. So, very interesting to see that Donald Trump came out and did that. Again, if you're going to not go, as bad of advice that is, just stick to it and then don't go, don't show up. You can't say, "Oh, I'm not gonna go," and then go. I mean, that should have been water under the bridge by now, and it's really unfortunate that Donald Trump is doing this. Hopefully, it's just a mistake that he made. He's very far ahead in the polls. He'll have to come out with a strong debate tomorrow and let the time pass between this situation. Or it could be something far more sinister where he's trying to let Jeb Bush back in it and he's going to take a dive Ross Perot style. For those of you who don't know who Ross Perot is, he was a guy who ran as a third party back against George H.W. Bush and Bill Clinton. And he took a dive. He claims his family was threatened. It wouldn't surprise me if they were because he had a shot to win. And Ross Perot is a true conservative. He's not a Jeb Bush rhino conservative. So it'll be interesting to see. I'd like to see how the debate plays out tomorrow. Certainly, Hillary Clinton cannot win. That's, man, well, I don't know. Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders winning or Jeb Bush winning, it really doesn't matter. You get any of those three to win, and we're all in big trouble. So hopefully that's not what Donald Trump did this for, and he'll respond in a big way. So we'll see what happens, and be sure to stay tuned for that. And if I'm able to watch the debate tomorrow, I don't know if I will. I'll maybe give you a recap of what I think happened. So we'll see what happens with that tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. And again, any more flash news alerts, we'll come back with them as long as they keep coming throughout the week. So take care of yourselves.